Hi friends, welcome to my music discovery journey. We are checking out A Perfect Circle and Disillusioned today, as suggested by Eon Blue over on Patreon. As we all know, Maynard James Keenan has a bunch of bands that he works on, Tool being one of the most well-known, I would say, but A Perfect Circle, also well-known. Pucifer, another one that's quite well-known. He's been involved in a bunch of bands over the years. They're like his current three, would you say? I think, or most popular at least. Disillusioned. I quickly had a look at this. The actual meaning in the dictionary: disappointed in someone or something that one discovers to be less good than one had believed. So when you look into it, it's not all it's cracked up to be. So that's all I've got so far. I have heard that this is quite a popular track by A Perfect Circle. I don't think I've heard it before. Let's check it out. It's 6 minutes 7. We will have to start and stop for copyright reasons, annoyingly, but I'll try and allow big chunks before I do that, and we'll go back a bit so we don't miss anything. Oh, we're all on our phones. The internet. Oh, what is that swimming on the floor? We're going to go back a little bit. So this guy is leading them in. He's got like this screen on his eyes that's like permanent, looking into a screen. I'm not sure. They're leading them somewhere. They're all looking at their phones. It's all technology based. Is it about the internet, social media? Oh, okay. So the lyrics say that was like, I heard that at the start. Dopamine on dopamine on dopamine on dope. So dopamine is like, it's known to be the happy, the feel good. It's a neurotransmitter. In fact, how do we explain dopamine? I talk about it all the time because of ADHD, and boosters for motivation and a bunch of other things. But dopamine, a crucial neurotransmitter and hormone that acts as a chemical messenger between the nerve cells in the brain and body, regulating reward, motivation, movement, mood, and cognitive functions like attention. Often called the feel-good chemical, but it's not just that. It drives desire and reinforcement rather than just pleasure by motivating actions like eating, winning, or learning. Better than I could say. So dopamine, but then it says on dope. Dope's like drugs, heroin, addiction. So this is already kind of saying addicted. There's an addiction to technology. That's what that feels like. We have been overrun by our animal desires. When we talk about animalistic tendencies, or as humans, we are, going back to the very basics of personality and traits, perhaps like animalistic tendencies, but this technology has been put in place to replace that, replace natural actions, beings. Addicts of the immediate keep us obedient and unaware. Addicts of the immediate keep us obedient and unaware. If it's an instant fix or an instant gratification, instant dopamine hit, keep us obedient and unaware. It's this distraction, isn't it? Keep us unaware of what's really going on by distracting us with all sorts of adverts, news, stuff that turns us against each other even. Oh, this hasn't aged. When was this? This was released in 2018, so that feels kind of recent, but also that was 8 years ago. Wow. Feeding this mutation, this Pavlovian despair. Pavlovian despair. Pavlova is like a dessert. Pavlovian, I can't imagine it's... Oh, relating to classical condition as described by I.P. Pavlov. Who was that? I'm so sorry that I'm doing this. Well, we have to do the research as we go, because then it doesn't spoil the reaction. If you don't like that, you're probably in the wrong place. This is what I do. A Russian and Soviet experimental neurologist and physiologist known for his discovery of classical condition through his experiments with dogs. So we're being treated like dogs to obey? Fuck. Well, we haven't even reached the chorus yet. Feeding this mutation, feeding this evolution of human beings to be a very basic existence almost. A very fickle, would that be a good word to describe? Like basic, surface level, kind of pitiful. Okay. That's so weird how it's all like glitching out. Is this the god? Anything glimmering? Oh my god.
Time to put the silicone obsession down.
Go outside.
Take a look around. Find a way in the silence.
Can you see again? No.
Lies to hide away with your back to the ground. This and reconnect to the resonance now. You were never an island. You need voice among the many in this choir. Tuning into each other, lift all higher. Hey.
Oh my god. I don't know why this is making me emotional. I've been quite emotional lately anyway. We've got a few things going on. That's hard. Puts a lot of things into perspective though. Which is I think what this is doing. We've become disillusioned. So we run towards anything glimmering. Ooh, shiny. Just distraction. This has got my attention now. Instead of the real beauty of the world. You know, this image here, it's like it looks stormy outside, it's got grey skies, it's kind of colourless, but it's still fascinating. The different changes to the weather and how that might look is still quite amazing that we exist in this thing. Time to put the silicon obsession down. This obsession with just material things. Take a look around. Find a way in the silence. Lie supine away with your back to the ground. I swear I've heard this phrase recently about like a certain position. Supine. Lying on one's back with one's face upwards, so facing the sun instead of facing away from it. I've definitely heard that in a lyric recently. That's really strange. Dis and reconnect to the resonance now. Disconnect from that, reconnect to the present. You were never an island. Someone that doesn't have access to everything around them, I guess. But here it kind of talks about humanity and about how we are connected or how we can connect with each other. Unique voice among the many, saying that you are important, you have purpose. In this choir, as if everyone should sing together, tuning into each other, lift all higher. We have these tools that we are equipped with. If we can use them, we have that privilege. Not everyone can communicate, not everyone can speak, not everyone can see, not everyone can listen. But if we do have those tools, a lot of us do, we should use them instead of wasting them on material things. Social media, the internet, scrolling, wasting our time while we're on this earth for such a short time. That's come at a really poignant time for me because one of my friends is not going through a great time at the moment, and their life looks very different in the immediate. In the last few months, it's a lot. Anyway, we'll give that a like. What's verse 2 like then? The piano. The music. Like a palate cleanser? Going to help them? Oh, she's going to set it on fire? No one cares. They're going to be mad, huh? But this is like a revolution. So at first, no one was interested, but I think she unplugged something or did something, and now they're starting to see properly again. I love how she could see in color after they showed her the outside in a proper way. It was gloomy because that's what they made her see. That's so powerful. That's so powerful. willingly being rewired by clever agents within, people that know how to brainwash. My God. This is from yesterday. Thankfully I have a tissue on my desk. I wasn't expecting it to be sad. The piano really gets that emotion, doesn't it? And the way he sings, it's completely it always feels like a different tone with the different bands he's in, so far from my limited knowledge at the moment. But this is quite ethereal, quite an angelic type of singing. Which is, it's nice. It's not that it's nice that he does different takes on his vocals to give that different feel and that different sound. Yes, we know who he is, but this is really cool. If he doesn't do it in all of his stuff, fair enough. But from what I've heard so far, it does feel like there's a different feeling. Trying so hard not to say vibe. Looping our reflections, our obsessions draw us in. Is that like fixating on reflection? Or because I know that social media has a tendency to make us feel insecure about our looks and personalities, looking at what society states as normal, whatever that is. But if we're not fitting in that mold, that's can be quite stressful for some people. I don't know. Looping our reflections, our obsessions draw us in. Fix and fixation, no sentience beyond. It's just that. There's no life beyond. There's no sentience beyond. Here it says sentience is basically a subjective feeling. He's stating that someone is so obsessed they can't function without their media devices. Nothing is beyond their subjective feelings they have for these needs. Yeah, it's kind of like a feeling that's created from this addiction that you don't even know you're doing it, and you're suddenly scrolling or something. Back to we've become disillusioned, but it's slightly different now. We dive like crows towards anything glittering. Crows like hunting things. This is towards anything shiny again. Okay, then what?
So we dive like crows towards anything glittering. Time to put the silicone obsession down.
Uh-oh.
Take a look around. Find a way in the silence. Lies to hide away with your back to the ground. Distant reconnect to the resonance now.
Sounds so beautiful.
You were never an island. You and me, voice among the night in this choir. Tuning into each other, lift all higher.
That was really nice. That felt so satisfying as well. The calmness of it, I wasn't expecting it to be like that or feel like that or give me some real feeling there. That was just so good and quite well articulated. I think that we don't need these windows to the internet that don't really always give us much back other than a quick hit, quick fix. And sometimes that dread after, like, I can imagine people that have extremely bad addictions, the come down of it, that it's weird because you don't really think about scrolling as an addiction. But once you finish scrolling, you're like, oh, fuck, I've wasted an hour doing that. And you don't feel very good, right? I know that there are times in my life where I've had too much alcohol and I've not had water, so I've had a bit of a sore head the next day. Doesn't happen so much now because water is great, FYI. But if you overdo it, the next day you feel like shit. And it's kind of like that, the immediate come down after stopping scrolling, and you're like, wasted my time there. Could have done something far better. And like an addiction, we go back to it, and it's very hard to pull away from that when you build habits around it. It's much easier to what's the word? Accumulate bad habits than get rid of them. It's like putting on weight. It's much easier to put weight on than to lose it. I would think it's a much faster process to put weight on, it feels, than losing it takes a long time. So yeah, that's I can't even speak. That was just beautiful. I'm so pleased that I got to listen to that. That's probably my favourite A Perfect Circle song so far. Not that I've heard many. Let me know what your favourite Maynard song is from any of his bands, but perhaps maybe your favourite Perfect Circle song, or some suggestions for what I should delve into further down that journey, because that was just brilliant. Thank you to anyone on Patreon. If you want to do what Ian Blue did, you can join our VIP supporters or premium supporters, which gets you a suggestion each month that I do. Or you can join our supporters from £1, and you can get on our little thank you board here at the end of my videos. No pressure at all, though, because your time is very precious, and 24 minutes almost of that is super valuable to me. I really appreciate it, and you don't get any refunds on that. So please go outside, get some fresh air, enjoy the choir around you or something, and I'll see you for another one very soon. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.